Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It is a dreary Thanksgiving morning. Yeah. And so I get on and say howdy, see what was up. I had invited a guest. But hey, somebody showed. How you doing, Sterling? Good morning to you. It was pretty awesome to see you up at like the crack of dark. It really was. How you doing, Dave? Felly? Everybody can hear me, I hope. You know, sometimes you do a silent live and you don't even mean to. Yeah. How you doing, brown chicken? You are omnipresent. Yeah. I hope your host smoking. Are you smoking that meat? I couldn't remember. Or just I didn't know what you were doing. Dehydrating it or smoking it. It looked like it's going to be pretty awesome. I used to do that with a smoker, but I have just lost the zeal for doing those things for some reason. Anyway, jerky. Yeah, it was nice. You got the red lady touch on that. She uh she rubbed your stuff down with the special spices. It's a good thing. I'm going to keep it PG. It's Thanksgiving. Um, I'm headed up to Gloucester Point. It's probably like a 35, 40-minute drive. And yeah, it's just wet and yucky out. I wanted to ride, but that ain't happening today. Dave from Australia, I see you. How are you doing? I caught a little bit of your live this morning. I didn't even say hi. I was just laying in bed when you're on the fire stick and watching YouTube. There's really no way to comment unless you pick up the phone, and I was just too lazy and tired. But up and ready to roll. Second cup of coffee ought to be tuned up just right by the time I get to Thanksgiving dinner. We're gonna have that, I think, around 2 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be a little early. Got grandbabies waiting, so Dave Harold, yeah, I saw Harold this morning too. He wanted to help Sterling with that jerky. I know that. Mm. I did send out an invite to go live together uh, to Sick Bastard. I hope Sick Bastard's doing good this morning. He had quite a eventful last few days, and I'm glad he's kind of back on track. The community really reached out and helped him out, which is above and beyond. So kudos to all that helped out our wonderful friend Sick Bastard. You know, times can fall tough every now and then, and he does a lot for the community and a lot for friends and family as well. He is a giving person. He gives above and beyond it. Oh, well, it looks like Eric tried to open it, but I went live without him. I stopped waiting, so I don't know if he can get in while I'm live. I don't think so. I know you can on the old StreamYard, but I'm using the YouTuber so that my Bluetooth will work. least I think it's working. Heck, I don't know. Could be the phone. You never know. It's always a mystery. Yeah, with StreamYard, it just won't link up with any really external mic other than your. Sorry, getting on the freeway here. Other than your mic that's already on your phone. So just how it is. Zero. It's OC. I think I saw OC. I can take glances down, as you know, at the chats every now and then, but I'm doing 60 miles an hour on the freeway. So Thanksgiving, I don't know. Most holidays, you got to look out a little extra for the Johnny Law, because they like to sit out and catch you for speeding or give you a ticket or something. It's a Thanksgiving day. Well, I got to keep everybody safe, right? I shouldn't look at that negative. I remember going to a pond one time. I wanted to bass fish on the way to work, and I got up extra early. I was going to hit this pond, and I'd asked to fish there before, but I just didn't ask that day because it was like New Year's Day or something, or Christmas. I can't remember. It was a holiday. It was cold, and yeah, the game warden, he rolled right up on me, and I couldn't lie. Did you ask for permission? No. And of course, that was kind of an embarrassing time, but I don't know. He didn't give me no ticket or nothing, but he gave me a verbal beat down of just how bad I was. I was just a little pond in town. Anyway, sometimes you have a good time with the law, sometimes you don't. But we're got a beautiful day, even though it's gloomy and yucky. You can see all the trees are just about lost all their leaves. At least the ones in the yard, still kind of colorful, but it's getting thin. Yeah, Sterling, cops are angry. They are working. See, I know. Instead of having Thanksgiving, we're angry. I don't know. Today I wouldn't be. I think the older you get, the less it bothers me about holidays or especially like birthdays. I don't like to see them anyway. It just means more time has passed and the less I actually have. Maybe that's it. So I don't mind it that much. I'm just pretty thankful when I wake up. I go, hey, there's blood running through that neck vein. Everything will be okay today. Try to keep it simple. Is everybody with family yet this morning? It is a little bit early, ain't it? I got a couple grandbabies waiting, hopefully. I miss them. I used to see them all the time, and when they get older, being with grandpa's not that much fun. Hey, that's just how it is. I remember getting older too when I was younger. Less time for the adults, more time for your friends, and that was that. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time with adults unless they were taking you to the store and buying you stuff, or you're going out to eat. And that was all about it. You kind of grow up a little selfish, I guess, when you're a kid, until you get separated and you have to do stuff yourself. And you learn things. Yeah, funny about those days. Now we got to do the adult thing, so they say. I'm still a kid in my mind, though, most of the time. Hmm. Rob Benjamin, Shadow, yes. Where did I saw you on a live last night. That's right. I was talking to somebody about you, and it's like I know you was like a new person to me a little bit, and couldn't recall. Then I saw you on the live, and looked like y'all were having a good time. You had like 4 people. Ray Gregory, how are you? Man, do you have the turkey cam on yet? I'm gonna go live. Go live for Thanksgiving. That'd be interesting. I often wondered. There was I don't know how he did it, but I remember some singing or dancing cowboy. And he was like, showed his life on a live version all the time. I don't even remember how that worked. It was video recorded and put out, or if it was actually live, because that was quite a while ago. But anyway, how would you act and talk every day as a member of society if you were live all the time and you knew your whole, families, friends, strangers were watching you and your actions all the time? How comfortable would you be with yourself? And how much different would you act as a person? I don't know. I think of stuff like that. Yeah, we're characters, or I'm a character anyway, because there are things I do when I'm not on camera I wouldn't want necessarily on camera. Well, I mean, other than the obvious, but, behaviors and attitudes, stuff like that. Like when you're in the garage and things aren't going your way, and you're trying to fix something, and you start acting like a 2 or 3-year-old. Uh huh. Anybody relate to that? You start hollering at your tool or what you're fixing on, just speaking stuff out loud randomly. Like, yeah, I don't think I'd want you to hear some of that, but it might be funny. Yeah, I was really hoping to get to ride that R1 today. I rode it yesterday to work, and it was a beautiful day. And for some reason, when it's colder, you ever notice that your motorcycles uh, run better? At least I definitely know my R1 does when it's cooler weather. I barely touched the throttle on that thing yesterday, and 2 times, you know, had the front end go up. Always gives you a little charge. I wasn't planning to. I mean, there's times I kind of crack on it a little hard trying to get it to come up, and it usually does, but I'm usually not hitting it wide open either. Anyway, it was just like really random yesterday, and it gets my heart pumping. And you don't want to do that in some of that traffic. You want to keep your front end down. Definitely. Sorry, I get a little distracted. Can't keep my thought going here. It's everybody's heading to the relatives, I suppose, about this time of the day. It's 10:45 here on. I'd be like Dave from Dave's channel in the eastern United States. It is 10:45, and that's where we are. I always like to hear that. We're in, what did he say, Western Australia. I heard him say that. It's like he tells people where he's at and where he's from, and it's just kind of cool because not everybody that gets on these lives is from the United States. So when they see MotoBaum Virginia or whatever the heck, like no idea where this guy is at. But they will let you know. Well, so did Sterling this morning. Nevada, I couldn't believe he was seeing his breath out there this morning and out in bare feet, man. I gotta watch my speed. You get talking, I better hit the cruise. You hit the cruise if you're talking and can't keep your speed proper. I was doing 10 over, 45. I'm setting myself up for disaster. But yeah, that's a little brisk out. I didn't know. I guess Nevada, depending on where you're at. Yeah, he's up north, so I'm sure he gets a little bit of. It just looks like desert out there all the time. So you're like, well, they don't get cold weather, do they? They sure do. Guess when you think about it, that's pretty logical, but I'm not thinking all the time. I'm just assuming. What else we got on here? Salty Badger, good morning to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Jim Reynolds, yes. Good to see you as well. Well, not see you, but I see your name. There goes the Popo, man. See? Popo, man, he passed me. I can't pick him up for speeding. He's definitely speeding. I'm doing 46, 47, 45. Ain't nothing I can do. I wouldn't want to stop and pick him up anyway. I don't have no resentment for the law, really. I've not had bad experiences, just ones that I've created myself when I was younger. I had a few little jaunts, I guess you'd call it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Dave, icicles on the fence. Did you see icicles? I wish I could read more. Calling for 12 to 18 inches of the white stuff. Where? Starting tonight here. Salty. I don't remember where you're at. Dang it. I was going to say Michigan, but I don't think so. I'm thinking of somebody else. But that would be the area I could imagine. 12 to 18, that's a lot. That's like up in the mountains snowfall. I get a ski resort. And it's not even December yet. It's a ton of fall. Yeah, law just a fact of life now, huh? Yeah. Michigan, yeah. All right. That's what I thought. Memories bank isn't too bad. I just don't trust it. Like I go up there and I want to say, yeah, I remember where you're from, but I've been wrong too many times. Like I was way off. Yeah, Michigan. Unless you get a little extra snow when you're close to the Great Lakes. They got all that lake effect snow. I guess it feeds the snow machine more. It's all that water. I don't remember. Do the Great Lakes, do they always completely freeze over? Or do they stay open? sure they get ice at some point around the edges anyway, if not completely froze over. I just forget. I know regular lakes do. I've done a lot of ice fishing. Growing up in Minnesota, ice fishing was a blast. That was cool because you were going to a little fort, a little box with, it's either made out of wood or aluminum, and you had a little heater stove in there. My dad made one out of aluminum that you could haul behind the snowmobile or hook up to a trailer on your as a trailer, like up onto your truck. That way you could go around and hit different spots, drill through maybe 3 foot of ice at times. I mean, you could get out there with 6 inches, 4 to 6 if you were brave, but usually want to wait for a good freezing. But yeah, that was like a getaway, especially when you're a kid. Like going to your honeycomb hideout. You got your own little heat out there and do whatever you wanted to do. Especially when I got to be like a teenager, that was like a little fun party place. Bring your friends. Nobody bother you. Cops ain't gonna bother you. Usually your folks weren't gonna bother you unless you were using their fish house. They might come out and say hi. Like, oops. Yeah. Got a little. There we go. You got to get around this guy that's all over the road. And you don't run into me and I don't run into him. Oop. Yellow light. Just press on the gas and go a little faster. Get through that yellow light, right? Yeah, don't take driving lessons from me. Hit the doodly doo, guys. You know what the doodly doo is. Oh, mercy. Riding on Ruby. Just a quick hello. Yeah, thanks, man. That's what I did. I just wanted to get on here, say hi to a few of y'all, and wish you a Merry Thanksgiving and a happy Christmas coming up. It's a little bit backwards, but y'all know what I mean. Nita, man, how you doing, Nita? Keep missing your live. I see you on live, and then I go touch on the picture to bring you up, and it's like, oh, I'm on the replay. I know, but I'll catch you again. Wonder if Nita's gonna do any cooking show today. She does the cooking show often, and maybe in Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Nita, trying to show off and act like I remember where my friends are. I know Dave's in Australia, Western. And he's gonna go. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go east in a couple weeks, over by um, South Osmodo, and maybe get to meet a couple people, which would be cool, huh? That'd be a thankful day. I'm gonna see. Got a message here. I'm gonna I'm on the phone, so I'm gonna swipe the screen away a little bit. Hopefully, I might just go black for a second. We'll see what's up with. That was my friend Sick Bastard. I invited him to get on the live with me earlier, but I don't know. I know he didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I'm out telling stories about him when he ain't here. But I was hoping he'd rest easier, knowing things are going better. And he got some food today, got some electricity, got some hot coffee, some little things. They're important. Okay, we're crossing this Yorktown Beach over there. Nobody out on the beach today. And then we're crossing the river. On the Coleman Bridge. Say hi and Thanksgiving to the bridge people. There we go. And down at the bottom of this bridge, of course, will have the almighty toll because their taxes don't pay enough for this bridge. What do you think? So we got to help out. We got to chip in. Got to do our part. Pay for this bridge. $2 per axle, I think. $2 for a car, and then per axle after that. Motorcycles like 85, 95 cents. I get a little transponder. I got one on my motorcycle too. Got the green. Says I'm paid. I'm paid. I'm good to go. How you doing, Ray? Yeah, man. Thank you so much, and thanks for giving me a little shout earlier as well, Ray, on the old personal level. And I watched your. Oh, there's Johnny Law. See, he late for turkey dinner. He gets to put his light on and get to go get his plate of Thanksgiving faster than I do. But yeah, that was nice that you reached out. A few of my community friends reached out to me that got my number and wished me happy Thanksgiving and stuff. That's nice that we got friends and we're on each other's mind, even on days that we're with our regular, family. We got family though out here as an outreach because that's how I consider most everybody I have a few words with and talk to. Like, you're my friend. You're my friend now. You know, like Dave, your family, Ray's family, sick, tired rider, uh, OC, OC in Thailand. I could name off everybody. That's because I don't name you. Don't mean I wasn't thinking of you. Just I'd be here forever thinking. Brown chicken I saw this morning. Sterling Wheel. Took a few minutes to come say hi at the live. I always appreciate that. Just even if it's for a couple minutes, come in, say hi, and I wouldn't expect you to stay the whole time I'm yammering nonsense. But it is nice to have a little bit of kind of call it like company while you're driving and say hi to the world. And these things kind of get documented, don't they, on YouTube for a long time? Who knows? Hopefully, YouTube and the internet will be here for many, many years. I wonder how all that'll be like in 50 years. Will this be, how old fashioned will this be of communicating? Huh? Because like me, I kind of grew up in the 1970s and 80s. Well, I didn't really grow up. I was aging. But there was nothing like this. I mean, we had, uh, if you had a 20-foot coiled up uh, cord on your phone and you could go to another room, man, you was living. She could get far away from your parents. She could talk to somebody in private. Now you can cover up your phone and give them a message. And then delete it. Of course, the people on the other side could take a screenshot. Yeah, I don't know how well I would have done in today's where everything could be copied, screenshot, and all that. I'd probably be in a lot more trouble. I kind of was a troublemaker, not like on a big, large scale, but just trouble in general. I'm way better now. Way better. It sounds funny. Let's see. I'll show you a little bit where I am. It's kind of a country. Uh, it's a town, little sections of towns that you go through, but goes from one little town to another, and it kind of molds together. But it's not heavy and city-like at all. They call it the country here, which it is country compared to where I live. Mm-hmm. 2-4, Nova Scotia. How is Nova Scotia today? Hope your weather is wonderful and your Thanksgiving meal will be awesome. Julie, hey, how are you? Thank you for the happy turkey day. I'm sure you were saying that to everybody, so I'm going to assume you meant me too. Assumptions. Well, it's a really different deal talking while driving and making sure you're looking out for others. Kind of like the motovlog, not much different. Just seems easier. I do it on the motorcycle all the time, not live, but a few times I've done some lives on the motorcycle. When you do something new, like in your car, everything's just a little off. It's all up here. That's what's off. When you say this will go all the way to ham radios, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ham radios used to. Look at a motorcycle coming up behind me. Now there's a hardcore biker. I should move over and let him get by me. See, I'll do that. Because he was coming up on my rear end. See? Yeah, he's on his nice. I think it was a Harley. I'm not sure. Out riding in the rain. I chose to drive, but when I go up here, I got an excuse for driving and not riding my motorcycle today. I'm full of excuses, but I'm going to see my daughter, and I got a couple grandbabies, and they sometimes go to their dad's for the rest of the week, but I think they got tomorrow off, so they just might be staying at mom's. But sometimes I get to haul them back this way, and drop them off with their dad, so I get to spend a little extra grandbaby time and be able to help out. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yeah. All right, pick up the phone and stick my face closer sometimes so I can read. North by Southeast, thank you so much. Good to see you. I hope you and the wife are having an awesome, awesome day. Thanksgiving, good food, good smells in the house, maybe some dessert. Yeah, I try not to leave too much room for dessert. The unlucky charm. Ha, how are you? We're lucky to have you in here, unlucky charm. That's what I'm going to say. Enable each other today and wish each other thing and have the attitude of gratitude. Just simple attitudes and things like that can change your day and your outlook, even when circumstances around you aren't always favorable. And that happens. We don't have to go into panic mode. And when that occurs, sometimes you surround yourself with some friends and family, and that can help. Or what they tell you, write a gratitude list. What are you thankful for today? If you named all the things and broke it down to simple stuff, like I'm thankful I had a place. I woke up in an actual bed today, with some comfort, able to go get a simple cup of coffee. Extra thankful that I got family that still invites me over to their house because I pretty much live by myself. And I don't go nowhere too much anymore. Got the internet. I don't have to go nowhere. I have to go visit nobody. I mean, I spend more of my weekends sometimes on YouTube making videos of my weekly commutes going to work instead of skipping all that and doing like some special rides, well, to me anyway, on the weekends. And kind of turn the tables around. But it's pretty easy to isolate when you got availability such as this. Anybody notice that? Kind of. It's just easier. You don't have to do this, don't have to go there. Not that I really think about it that way. I mean, sometimes I do. But I like all the comforts of home. You want to do something, you want to lay down, you want to rest, you want to go get something to eat. Uh, you don't have to answer to nobody. You're not at somebody else's place. You don't have to use manners. You kind of do on here sometimes, but you know what I'm saying. It just makes it easy to live your life that way. So I'm practicing today, getting out and going and see some family. I'm just about there too, so this is another little section of town. The almighty Walmart is up here on the left. The almighty Walmart. So I'll probably be signing off, saying goodbye, enjoying some time with the family, and see you guys, later. I think Sick Bastard's going to have a live. If he does it, I think it was scheduled for 7 p.m. tonight. So I think he's at home alone too. Well, he's got Leia, you know, the pit bull. I think that's what she is, but kind of alone, So we want to stop in and say hello to Sick Bastard tonight. So we got the 7 o'clock. He does it on Thursdays anyway. It's a community live. And I think you can join in. We can possibly talk about just how much we overate, and hopefully what a nice time we had on Thanksgiving. A report. How was your day type thing? Usually in the morning when I get to work. Say, Dean, how you doing? Oh man, it's too early to tell. I haven't had enough time to figure it out. Yeah, the older you get, for me, the more quirky I get. Quirky, corny, whatever they call it. All right. Look at Charm. Man, thank you. Back roads rider, how are you? Eyes on the road. Yeah, you turkey. I got you, man. I am a turkey, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I am at a stoplight, and this turkey can say howdy real quick. I gave you today what you thank him for yesterday. Yeah. Well, yesterday was a good experience, and today can be one as well. And we only got this minute and this moment to be thankful for in all actuality, right? And I am thankful for that. Sometimes I don't act that way because I got this thing called the ego, and the ego will and can distract each and every one of us. And so I learned to recognize that and tame that guy, tame that ego, surrender it, because a lot of it is built on past experiences that may not have been good, and you tally those up, and pretty soon your ego's in charge of everything. Panicking, worrying, stressing. Yeah, we could go on and on. Not going to get into all that. We're going to have a happy day. Change the mind, but those are good things to think about and to learn about yourself, and to not let that ever overtake you in your life. So I'm about ready to roll up here to the family's place, and I'm going to wish every one of you a Thanksgiving day. No matter what day it is, every day can be Thanksgiving. But have an extra good time, and we'll see whoever, if you come by Saturday to the community live. Yeah, that would be great. I usually have a panel of good friends and family that join me, and we talk motorcycles and community and YouTube, and I mean just about anything you can think of. So if you come join me, that would be great. Bring your own topic. Bring your own topic. If you want a topic and you're topic oriented, ask us. And we will try to accommodate. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. Back roads with you out. Okay, Fiverr's still on here. Got to drop out. We'll see you guys soon. And take care.